vivir sin tu amor no es vivir.
Alarm clock buzzing, but we already wake. Boots on the floor, got a full pot to make. Sun coming up on a Texas sky. Grill still smoking from last night's fry. Talk about fish and talk about wood. Stories get bigger like they always should. Handshakes firm and laughter loud. Just good men making their mamas proud. No drama, no fake, no shade. Just brother showing up unafraid is the mandate. Pull up a chair, fire in a pit, and smoke in the air. Coffee first, then bourbon later. Life gets better when you're with your neighbor. From the job site grind to the hunting ground. Real talk rolling that good old sound. We ain't perfect, but we stand up straight. Saturday morning on a mandate.
Good morning, sugar.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are y'all? Welcome to the Mandate Show. I am the Junior Samples, a.k.a. Rob Christ, and this is my trusty sidekick.
I'm the lesser half, by age only, Andrew Alvarez. How y'all doing? Gracias por escuchar La Familia de 95.9 FM Magic Tejano. Thank you for the Lopez Broadcasting Station for having us on.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys. We really appreciate you taking a risk on us.
We got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yes, we do.
This is the Mandate, where we talk about all things man and some things that aren't man.
Yeah. Well, you know, there's two sides of every coin.
And I dropped my headphones.
Hang on, I got you. Here you go, bud.
My blind cell can't see where they went, you know, because every time something hits the floor, it's the black hole.
Oh. Started a radio show with Andrew. They said it'd be fun.
Right?
Well, at least we're on Facebook and everything's going right that way.
Good.
Yep, we're cooking with Crisco this morning, so just waiting for our everybody to come in. There's Linda Christ, Mark Kurtz. Good morning, guys. Waiting for Stephanie Condi to come in. So unless she had a rough date night.
I don't know. You never know.
So,
but you know, I had a pretty cool night last night. You know, before I wore the heck out.
Yeah.
You know, because that sun nowadays, you know, just beats me up.
That heat just gets me. I have to go work for about an hour and then come in for about an hour.
Well, see, you know, all this medication that I'm on.
Yeah.
Like I'm taking at least 12 pills a day.
Yep.
And it just kicks my, I said it again, my tail.
Yes. The derriere.
The derriere, the culo.
Now, that's not much better.
Well, they say that on the radio.
Can
they? They play that on the songs.
Well, I guess it can.
Pitbull. You think Pitbull?
Yeah,
you know Pitbull?
Pitbull. Way too Caucasian for that.
Mr. Worldwide.
Pitbull.
Come on.
Any hoodle.
That's non-boomers talk. So,
no rap. Rap is not music.
Well, rap, he doesn't do rap.
Linda said, wow, it's all up. Thank you for your support, sugar.
Yes. Oh, did I tell you that we're looking?
Up here she is, fresh off of last night's date. The one and only Stephanie Conti is joining the crowd.
Did I tell you that?
No date night, LOL.
We're looking for a producer right now.
Yes, we are. We need. Hey, it pays good.
It pays good. You're
exactly what we get.
Exactly what we make. If not, maybe double what we make.
That's right.
So yeah, we're looking for producers, someone to help us go through the comments, make sure everything is set up right.
Absolutely.
Fact checks and stuff like that. You know.
Fact checks.
Fact check.
Okay. Fact checks.
Yes, not facts.
You know, we write checks that'll bounce. Fax checks are bounce.
Or, you know, the fax machine, you know, who uses a fax machine nowadays?
Absolutely. So,
other than the people in the medical field.
Yes.
That take forever.
Yes. Hey, Jim Hunahus is in with us. Good deal. Yep, we got it going on today. So, what's the first thing off the bat?
First thing is, as normal, as usual, we go to Where You At, Adam.
Where you at, Adam?
So this week's Where You At, Adam is talking about basically watching what you say. There's a lot of people out there.
Yeah, right. Like that's going to look who are you talking to?
Right? I forget.
There's no stops between my brain and my lips.
You have
Come
no
on.
filters.
No filter.
No filters.
I'm 100% boomer.
Okay. So let me tell you what Proverbs says. You know, this is the word. 18:21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will. What did I say? Will eat its fruit. Death and power are in the tongue.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So what does that mean to you?
I have nothing to say about that because
Nothing to say about that. So there's plenty more references out there, but there are people, a lot of people, and I hear this all the time out there. I'm going to speak my mind. And that's okay.
right.
That's okay. Get your opinions out there. Get your thoughts out there. I'm a big proponent of don't hold it in.
Right.
But
Talk it out.
it's not necessarily also it's not always the words you say, but the method of delivery as well.
You know, I've always told my kids that you can tell me anything you want. If you got a problem, if I've done something that you didn't like, you can always tell me about it. Have respect in
Yes.
your mouth.
Yes.
Don't come at me and yelling and screaming. Come at me and go, Dad, I'm a little upset with something that happened.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. But you come at me yelling and screaming, and that it just no.
Oh yeah.
The walls come down.
And you use the exact word I was going to say. Once you start being more negative, being more confrontational about it,
Yep.
you're the person you're talking to or trying to talk to builds walls. Some people build walls quicker than others.
Hey, and everybody says something that doesn't come out right unintentionally. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about people who just are constantly the zombie in your life, sucking that life out of your body. That's right. Because when that happens, it's just terrible. Hang on, Sheila.
Uh-oh. But at the end of the day, we have the power in what we say to change how people feel, to change what they do, to change a life. Our words can change somebody's life. So be careful with what you say because it can really, one, drive somebody over the edge, or two,
It will invoke
motivate them. Violence, or motivate them to do something
Yeah.
good.
And here's another thing. You don't know who you're dealing with mentally
No.
when you're saying some crap to people like that because you may come at it, hey, dude, you're wrong in this. And next thing you know, you're standing there holding chiclets.
Yeah.
So
And we're not talking about the gun.
Let me give you for instance. Jim Hinojosa just texted me about something. I took Jim, Jen, and his two kids out in my dad's boat, and we were out past the second set of jetties on the back east side. It's beautiful over there. The water's real pretty and clean. And we came up across a huge manta ray.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful, beautiful creature. They're docile. And it came up close to the edge of the water, and his daughter lost her mind. We are leaving now. Get this boat out of here. We are going home. I am done. And we tried to calm her down, and she just would not see to it. I tried to explain to her that manta rays are just big.
Yeah.
They're ominous.
It's like sunfish.
Yeah, they're huge, and they're beautiful animals, but they're harmless. Mm-hmm. Now, shark, on the other hand, yes, we probably would have left the area, but I wanted her to experience that. She wasn't seeing it. She wasn't hearing it. She had it in her mind. She was going to swim to shore. I mean, it was that bad. Now she laughs about it, I'm sure, but it was a day.
Reminds me of a video I saw. This one lady came running up the sidewalk to the front door, pounding on it, ringing the bell. Let me in. It's coming. It's attacking. is a little bitty corgi.
One of the most docile dogs in the world,
know, right?
a corgi.
You know the way they shake their butt when they walk?
I'm going to tell you, oh, God. I go home and I'm watching corgi videos because Linda loves corgis.
Corgis and cats are on my feed.
God.
And you know what else comes on my feed? Cows. Little mini cows.
Oh, don't start with her and mini cows. What are you doing?
There's one specifically where there's a few of them that are all on the same little
Two
ranch.
can play that game, you know.
There's dumpling and waffles.
Yes.
The dumpling is the one, the Highland mini cows that has one horn sticking up and one horn sticking out sideways.
Yeah. Yep.
That one. I did a laser engraving of that one on the board. It's funny.
Linda loves those mini cows. I told her, I said, we could have them, but I get to name them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. White Castle.
White Castle.
Yeah.
Because he got the little burgers.
Yeah.
Nice. Did you know that if I really wanted to get a service animal, one of the recognized service animals is a mini horse?
Yes.
So
I thought, but how would you like to clean up after that in an airplane?
yeah, no. My traveling days are done. But imagine going to Walmart with a horse.
I've seen people ride into Walmart on a horse.
Oh, yeah, this is Texas.
Yeah. Going through the drive-thru at Whataburger on a horse.
Oh yeah, well I mean, like I said,
That is Texan, baby.
this is Texas. So let's
Okay.
talk about Texas, man,
Yeah, okay, and the rattlesnakes.
and the rattlesnake.
Yeah.
So raise your hand if you're afraid of snakes. I'm not.
I'm not afraid of snakes.
I'm not afraid of snakes. I don't necessarily like all the snakes.
Now, if I walk up on one and it moves and I didn't see it, and then all of a sudden I'm up on top of it, yeah, I'm going to kind of probably lose my mind.
See,
but, yeah.
I want a pet snake. Michelle says no.
No.
The pet snake I want to get is one of those boas
Yeah.
that it's like the black color of one of those blackbirds that's black, but you look at it in a different light, it's blue and all different colors. I like that snake.
You could call it buckle,
Buckle. Oh, wow.
like belt buckle.
So,
You could call it hat band.
hat band, bracelet. Who makes Callie's Frommy husband makes the bracelet?
Yes,
right?
Kelly, and she makes them out of rattlesnakes.
Yeah.
I've seen them. They're actually pretty cool.
So this guy in Texas, and this is where we're going to have a talk. We're going to have to talk about this. Texas man comes up on a rattlesnake. He's wearing shorts.
Well, it's in his backyard.
Backyard.
Yeah.
But he's wearing shorts and chanclas. You know, not just any kind of chanclas, the slippers, the slide-ons, the flip-flops, you know, the ones that we used to get the pow-pows with.
Mexican Crocs.
Yes. And he grabs this thing like nothing, grabs it,
Calm as a cucumber.
and then gets rid of it.
And he didn't kill it. He relocated it.
So, the question of the day
Barehanded.
for this one: do you consider chanclas a tactical weapon?
No, but Crocs are.
Crocs are. See,
Until you hit slick concrete.
I think the yeah, right. I think the chanclas would be good equivalent to the sidearm.
I think so too.
To the sidearm. Now the Crocs could be like the main weapon. You know, the
Yes,
shoddy,
yes.
the MR, or the whatever. I can't think right now.
MREs? No, not
the MREs. ARs.
ARs?
Yes. Or what do they use in the military? The M4s, right?
M4s.
M4s. Okay.
Used to be an M1.
M16s.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that give off. They're either like full automatic or give 3-shot bursts.
Yep.
Those are cool. But chanclas. Have you seen the chancla chucks?
I've watched videos on Amazon, on YouTube about the chanclas, and they're hilarious. This lady sends her kid to college, and he's messing up, and she senses it through her spidey senses, right? And she just walks out the door and throws the chancla in the air, and it flies clear across town, across the state, it flies through his bedroom window and hits him in the back of the head.
We call that the chancla ring, like the boomerang.
Chancla rain. Yes.
So the chancla chucks.
Boomerang.
The chancla chucks. What those are? You get 2 chanclas.
And tie them together.
Tie them together with the string, or a chain would work better. And then you got instead of nunchucks, you got chancla chucks. But the chancla chucks have like 10 times more power than the nunchucks, and they're faster too.
So when they speak the Spanish on that, do the the English words come out and the words don't match the
No,
lips?
no, not that. So those, whenever you spin them around, they go that whistling sound. That's what you hear.
Yeah, but you remember when we watched the karate shows on karate movies on Sunday during the day?
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
the voice never matched the words.
Yeah, because they had the dubbing.
Yes.
No, this doesn't speak the words. This does the whistle.
Yeah.
That's what these do.
Yep. Well, and here's where we're going with this. So, this guy is what we would consider a real man. I mean, this guy is manly. He didn't worry about it, and he did his job. He protected his family from this venomous snake, and he got it out of the area. And man, that is pure man stuff. Me, I would have got a stick or a shovel, and if it's a rattlesnake, it's a dead one. I'm sorry, I'm not going to have them breeding on my property line.
I had to agree with you on that. The rattlesnakes or copperheads.
Yep.
When I was living close to the water,
I'm going to tell you right now,
moccasins too.
everybody's afraid of the king snake. The little red and yellow. No, don't worry about them.
Oh, the one that's the reverse coral snake.
Right, a coral snake. Yeah, the coral and king snakes.
The coral can't do anything to you.
Yeah, you have to really mess with those guys to get bit. Okay, they're not a striker. They're going to run from you. Their mouth is very small.
Yeah.
So you're not going to get in trouble with those. But the rattlesnakes and copperheads, they're going to mess you up. And a friend of ours' husband got bit by a copperhead 2-3 months ago. One vial is $10,000 of antivenom.
Ooh.
Okay, and you're gonna get 3 or 4. You're not going to get one.
That brings on a whole different topic for me on the political side of it, but that's a different show for a different day.
Well, get this: the way they get the antivenom is they've got to milk those rattlesnakes.
They got to milk them,
and so it's that's just expensive. There's not too many people who want to mess with that kind of stuff. Oh, Linda said many cows and horses. Stephanie Connie, my sister-in-law loves many of any animal: goats, cows, LOL.
Oh, the mini pigs.
Oh yeah.
And I actually saw.
Good morning, Paul Hildebrandt.
I saw a video of the rarest chicken breeds. You know that they have mini chickens?
Do what now?
They have mini chickens?
Of course you are. They're called chicks.
No, not the chicks, but like the full size roosters, like not even 12 inches tall.
They've had banty hens for years.
That may be what they're called.
Yeah, a banty.
But,
they're little tiny little chickens.
Yeah.
But okay, so here's the deal. When you got land and you want to produce something, you produce it to eat. You don't produce it for show.
Yeah, that'd be just a pet.
Yeah, we don't need pets.
But
we need stuff to feed us.
They also had these Vietnamese chickens, and their feet were huge.
Really?
Like at least, I don't know how big that is, like an inch.
Yeah.
Like the legs were at least an inch, like the scaly part of the feet of the legs.
Yeah.
Where the feet they're at least an inch thick, and they had fat toes.
Really?
Like fatter than my toes.
Well, they eat the feet.
Yeah, they do.
My mother used to eat them chicken feet.
Oh man, them chicken feet are so good. You're
Oh,
like,
no. No, and pickled hog's knuckles. No. Stephanie says I have some nunchucks, nunchuckless for sale if anybody needs them.
Hey, put them on Marketplace.
Put them on Marketplace. So
put them on Marketplace. I got a few items on Marketplace, and I got some cutting boards that I made.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, well, you know what? It's time for the morning break.
Yes, sir. I'm drinking a soda today.
Oh, look
at this. I forgot my coffee.
Well, I'm having the full. If we got coffee here, man, I would have made you a cup.
Dude, I've had like 3 espressos already today.
No wonder you're wired for sound.
What, dude? I woke up like at 11 o'clock.
Oh, goodness. All right. Raise your cups.
Salute.
Good morning, guys.
Drop the
It's
top.
the morning coffee break.
Damn it. I drop stuff all the time.
You got to stop that. We're going to start Velcroing stuff to you.
Right? I just want to see him get something from the floor. That's all it is.
I'm constantly picking up after him.
Cleaning up my mess.
Good morning, Pat Strauss.
Oh, you should see it today. When Michelle woke up, she's like, "You got into the popcorn, didn't you?"
It's all over the house.
It was all over the floor. I was like, and I told her, "No, that could be the popcorn that I dropped earlier, like yesterday, because I dropped some yesterday." She goes, "No, I cleaned that up." Oh yeah, that was me.
Let's see. Here.
I dropped it.
We had you sent me the list on the phone too, so I'm gonna go into that.
While he's looking at that, another thing that I wanted to talk about today, I saw this guy on TikTok in Victoria. He's on TikTok and he's on Facebook. And I just want to give a shout out to him. I don't know his actual name, but his page name is called Helping Homies.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah, you were talking about this earlier this week.
What this guy does is he takes time out of his day to go help people. And he gets money out of his own pocket. He put the last video that I saw, he only had $20, but this family told him that they didn't have any groceries or anything like that. So he went to H-E-B and used his $20 to get them some food. And that is something that I really, really think highly of. And the way he's doing it, he's helping people that they're not on the side of the road. I have a total disdain, wouldn't be the right word, but I do not like to help people on the side of the road begging for stuff.
No, I'm not going to either.
What got me jaded on that was I bought a guy a pizza one time, and he didn't want the pizza. He didn't want the pepperoni. He wanted sausage.
I offered a guy a job. I said, hey, get in the truck. I'll take you out to my ranch. You can help me weed eat. No. I make more money standing on this corner. I said, yeah, I bet you do, tax-free.
And I saw a guy here in Victoria, standing like 2 blocks away from the day labor wearing some fresh Jordans.
I saw one the other day walking around collecting money, smoking a cigarette.
But so
that's what really irks me.
The point is, this guy, Helping Homies. You can go find him on Facebook and on TikTok. Go look up Helping Homies. He's doing a good thing. And I talked to him on Messenger a little bit, and he's working on setting up like an Amazon wish list and a Cash App to so if people want to help donate to what he's doing, that they can do that, because right now he's doing it all on his own. And kudos to him. Kudos to him at 100%. More people do that. I like helping people out of your own free will, out of your own kindness, as opposed to doing the whole social thing. But again, that is a different topic for a different show.
Well, I'm reading over your notes here, and here's a great one. You back to where you had Adam for just a second. Words have power, but you said people don't remember the last time they got punched, but they remember the last time someone said something to them that was harmful. And what is a sentence that someone has told you that you haven't forgotten?
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say that on the
Well,
air.
I can. I know that. You're really going to wear that?
So, yeah, okay.
Oh, are you going to wear that shirt?
For me, it's like, you going to eat that?
That's a given with me. Linda doesn't ask me if you're going to eat that. She's like, I just really don't want to watch you eat that.
See, but in my case, that has multiple meanings.
Yeah, I know it.
So
if there's anything out there that somebody said to you, what are you supposed to do with that?
For right now, to be honest, for me, if someone were to tell me something, I'm gonna let y'all into a little bit of a secret of me. Some of the medication that I'm taking is antidepressants,
Right.
Because I've had a lot of stuff happen to me, and it's really done a thing to my mind.
Right.
To my mind,
Exactly. It's depressing.
But go from traveling every week to not
Full-sided.
full-sided to not being able to leave the house without assistance.
Right.
But now I'm kind of like I don't give a damn type.
My dad would say a tinker stinker.
Tinker stinker. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care now.
That's called acceptance.
No.
You've accepted what the cards you've been given.
No. I'm like, well, what they say to me, I don't really care about, because I don't let it get to me anymore. It just kind of goes in one ear, out the other. If somebody's doing that, or I just file it away. But as far as acceptance of my cards that have been dealt, that part I can say yes. I don't necessarily accept what people say,
Right.
but I accept my cards. And now, actually, I see my cards as being a blessing,
Exactly.
because I can see now, even though I'm blind, I can see what it's like to live with real hardship.
Well, what's that old saying? You complain because you don't have any shoes, then you meet a man who doesn't have any feet.
Yeah. and I'm about to have no toes.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna have one toe, just the thumb,
Nachos.
nachos. So I told my doctor, hey man, I'm just gonna 3D print me some toes on my left foot,
Yeah.
so I can wear chanclas.
Yep. Strap them on with leather.
Heck yeah.
Absolutely. So,
Do you remember back?
I invite a lot of people saying stuff to me because of the way I am.
Yeah, because you say a lot of stuff to people.
Yeah, exactly. But here's the deal. Most of the time when I say something to somebody, it's not meant in a serious.
Yeah.
It's meant as a poke.
See, I think more people need to understand that about people. You got to learn how to read people.
Well, I was raised truly Czech, and if you're Czech, you get beat up as a child.
Yeah,
And
same thing.
It gives you thick skin.
Same thing, in my growing up, I was in a lowrider family, Latino family. I grew up in the hood. If you say something wrong, you're
going to wear it.
You got it.
Yeah.
But people need to understand, especially our age.
Yeah.
We grew up in that type of with that type of society.
How sweet you think I'm still your age.
But nowadays it's like, we don't really mean harm,
right,
for the most part.
Well, like you and I, we talk to each other every day.
Oh, we talk mad crap to each other.
Oh,
too.
yeah. And your wife's in the background going, really?
Yeah. And she'll join in too.
Oh, yeah. She joins right in.
But that's the
She's
thing.
got thick skin.
I know you. I know that you're not being
Right.
malicious with anything
Right.
you're saying. So I'll shoot back at you.
Oh, and I love it.
Yeah, but I know that when I'm around other people, I don't know what they think.
Well, there's a different level that you achieve with true friendship.
Yes.
We don't ever call each other by our first names. It's something usually profane or
Prosthetic.
yeah. You call me prosthetic all the time because of the rubber toe, Roberto. So, and it's and I call you names that I can't say on the air, but men are like that.
Yep.
You never call a guy at work by his real name. You call him, you got the guy named Blister, the guy who always shows up after the work's done. Mm-hmm. And some of those names are really, really creative.
Oh yeah.
And they accept it.
Not HR friendly.
No, not HR friendly.
But you know what? We grew up in an era, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Yeah,
That was how we grew up.
exactly.
Now, we still get that, but a lot of society today doesn't get that anymore.
And I have a feeling that's because they weren't little boys that have never tasted their own blood.
Nope.
You've got to grow thick skin. You've got to do things that you don't like. Men go to work because they have a responsibility to feed their family.
Yep.
And to keep a house over their heads. And they do things that they don't want to do, and we accept it. Without question, we accept it.
I have been called so many names. I've been called.
Oh yeah.
I've been called on my podcast white supremacist. Look at that. Look at that. Look
you
at that.
can't compare to me because
But I'll tell you what, if you really want to grow your thick skin, run for office.
boy, ain't that the truth?
Oh my goodness.
Ain't that the truth?
Let me tell you.
There's an old phrase when you run for office: if you want a friend, in politics, get a dog.
Yeah.
So, which leads to man's best friend.
Oh yes.
Man's best friend.
Man's best friend. Definitely a dog. Now I have cats. I'm a cat person. Now I've kind of accepted the fact that I'm a cat person. We have 3 at the house. So I have mine. Her name is Sasha. She's a black cat, and she was the only cat in the house till the kids decided, hey, we want cats too, and then lo and behold, one of the neighborhood cats dropped some kittens in our front porch.
Absolutely.
They kept 2. All the cats have claimed me.
Now, did you get them fixed?
We're doing that this week.
Okay,
they're
let me tell you
the
something.
age.
Let me tell you something. There's an organization in this town. It's called Catch, Neuter, Release. Okay?
Okay.
You take them to these. You call these folks. They'll come pick these cats up. They take them to a vet that doesn't charge them a whole lot of money, And when they get them neutered, they take care of them for a few days, and then they find farmers or ranchers who need feral cats.
No, we're going to keep these cats.
All of them?
3 of them. They're our pets already.
Oh, okay.
But
Are
what
they
is
all
it?
toms?
No. 2 females, 1 tom. They're all siblings, though. But there is, what is it? We found a place that I do for like $35. So we're going this week to go get them done. They're still kittens.
Yeah.
They're still kittens. So
They're still too young.
yeah. So they're
Do you know where the mama is?
she doesn't show up anymore. She would be around, but she's disappeared.
Wow.
Yeah, she's deadbeat mom. We need to charge her child support.
That's a whole nother mandate show.
That is, because let me tell you, I've paid so damn much child support in my life.
Oh, no. See, you didn't play your cards right.
Oh no, I did as good as I could for being a single guy.
I'm going to tell you something. The person who gets the child support, that is the cheapest babysitting fee you'll ever pay in your life.
But don't get me started on how much the state collects
Yeah, that's crazy.
federally for every dollar we pay. But I can't remember the name of the organization, but it's something. It's a mainstream name. You'll know it if I say it. I just can't think of it right now. If you know the name.
What is it? What do they do?
They do the spade and neuters for like $35 on cats.
Oh, ASPCA?
No, it's not that.
I know out here at Petty Dawson they'll do it that way.
Yeah. What's the one over by the airport?
Oh gosh. Well, there's 2 of them by the airport. There's Petty Dawson, and then there's the I can't think of it either.
See, this is why we need that producer.
Yeah.
So they can find the names like this.
Well, let me get to the comments real quick. Linda says, Greek coffee. When we did the coffee day.
Oh, yeah.
And Mark Meyer says, I don't give money to anyone with thousands of dollars of tattoos.
Fair game. Fair enough.
That shows, that if they're covered up like that, unless they're multimillionaires, no.
Do you have any tattoos?
No, not a one.
Not a one. I have a few of them.
And you know what? You were working full time. Your bills were paid. Cool. So, but you're not standing on the street corner smoking a cigarette.
And mine are commemorative tattoos.
Yeah.
Like I've got one.
Yep.
The one, he's the guy that passed away. I've got my mom right here on my chest. I'm still planning on getting one for my brother. I have a brother that passed away, 2 sisters that passed away, and my dad that passed away.
Adopt a pet.
Adopt a pet. Yes, that's it.
Stephanie, you are now our producer.
Yep.
You're to be here at 15 till 9.
Oh, yeah. But, so yeah, go take your cat. If you have cats, go take them to adopt a pet. But like I was saying, all of these cats have adopted me. I am the first thing I do is I go start the Keurig. And all of them come out. And
That's
say hi
their
to me.
sign.
Yes. See, and it's not like I have to feed them or anything because we got one of those automatic feeders.
Yeah.
But they all come in, start rubbing up on my leg. Meow, meow, start doing that.
How's that again?
Meow.
But Linda says, on the other hand, you're never too old to be nice.
Never told to be nice.
Yeah.
However, they say that I've gotten a little grumpy.
No, forsaken.
I mean, I'm on like all these antidepressants and stuff like that, but I'm like, how can I be grumpy?
Yeah. Well.
Oh yeah, I'm old now. Well, not as old as you, but
Yeah, I know it. Did we lose Facebook?
no, I think we're still there.
Yeah, I think we're still there. Anyways, because the computer went wonky.
So, WNBA, the Dallas Wings,
Yep, we're still up.
they're kicking it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
They've won their last. There's a team in where's that? Austin, I think, right?
right. I think so.
I want to see them play together. And I don't know all the details. I just know they're winning right now.
Hey, if you guys would like to go with us, we could actually make a road trip up there and go watch some of these lady football games and the roller derby.
I still need to get my niece down here.
Yeah, the ladies roller derby up in Austin is really big, and it's done quite nicely.
Yeah, my niece, she was a football player actually.
That's that what do they call it? Swimsuit or bikini football?
No, I don't think she did that one. Because whenever I saw her posting pictures, she was full padded up.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
they're wearing pads, but they're just, scantily dressed. Shamey. So,
So let's get. How about we pull up our sponsors? We got an extra we got a new sponsor that we started last week. CNT Liquidations. They're
Linda says my nickname is Grumpy.
Grumpy. Oh, jeez.
Stephanie said, no, for the sec it made a funny noise, and I thought you all were gone, but nope, you're back. We're up. So, hey, we got to make some money real quick.
Oh, yes.
This is the... I got to bring up the right deal.
So while
here.
you're doing that, I'll talk about CNT Liquidators.
Yes, go for it.
They are right there by the old Cactus Canyon on Navarro. There's a shopping center. There's Peter Piper Pizza.
Right.
They've got a great selection of furniture. All
They
sorts
do.
of
They
furniture.
have really got some cool furniture in there.
Sectionals, basically you name it, they got it. As far as furniture,
Dining room tables.
their Facebook page says that they are the deal makers for furniture, and they won't lose a deal over price.
Yep. They're the ones who donated our chairs,
Yep.
and we're doing their ads for 4 months for these 4 chairs. They're very comfortable. Their stuff is quality, man. I walked in there, I was like, I expected it to be like broken stuff that they couldn't sell at another store, but no, this stuff is brand new. It's nice furniture. They got a lady in there that'll help you out with financing if you need it. So, yeah, give them a call. What's their phone number?
Their phone number is 713-878-3253. They are located at 3807 North Navarro.
Right next to the Chinese restaurant.
Right next to the
and
Chinese
Harbor
and Harbor Freight. My favorite store, actually, Harbor Freight.
Yeah, Harbor Freight.
That's like my KB toy store.
Yeah, it is. It really is. The only problem in there is they sell those tires that don't hold air. So, yep, you'll never get them to hold air. And if you got a estate that needs to be handled, whether it's making a will or making or helping getting an estate settled out after they've passed, this is the cat to listen to.
Life is full of important moments and important decisions. When it comes to protecting your family, your assets, and your legacy, having the right legal guidance matters. At Estate Wise Legal Group, LLP, we specialize in estate planning, probate, guardianship, and litigation. Whether you're planning for the future, navigating the loss of a loved one, or facing a legal dispute, we're here to help, and we're here to guide you every step of the way with clarity, compassion, and confidence. Call 361-573-0183 or visit www.estatewiselegal.com to schedule a consultation today. Estate Wise Legal Group, LLP, protecting what matters most.
There you go. Robbie Reese, one of the most Christian guys I know in this town. Swell individual, man. He shoots straight, and he's just he's a class act, man, a real man.
You said swell.
He is swell. He's a swell individual.
Okay, Beaver.
But golly, Wally,
But golly, what is it, girl? What? Timmy's in trouble?
he's in the well.
Wow. So
Oh gosh,
funny news coming up. So
yeah, this is hilarious, guys.
this to me sounds like a man that went on a lot of dates.
Yeah, he's been bitty.
Yes, he's been itty bitty. So there is this hospital in Ohio, Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton.
It's called Miami Valley Hospital, and it's in Dayton, Ohio. So they are about to have to hire a bunch
Of temporaries.
CNAs, RNs, and stuff like that, because 17 of their nurses
17 nurses at one time,
are all pregnant at the same time.
and all due within weeks of each other.
Yeah, weeks of each other. Can you imagine the staffing managers?
Their insurance company went, "What the heck?"
Like, what happened? So I'm guessing, one guy, was
Man.
Popeye,
Their lunch breaks are fun.
right? So the story says Miami Valley Hospital in Dayton, Ohio, has 17 labor
Yeah.
and delivery nurse. Oh, they're labor,
All over in labor and
labor
delivery.
and delivery. They're expecting babies at the same time. So, question. Or some talking points. Imagine planning that that's a situation when you're the HR manager. Can you imagine? So
Man.
what would you do? How would you handle that?
Well, first of all, they have agency nurses come in and take care
Oh
of it.
yeah,
But it's going to cost them a bunch of money because those agency nurses are more expensive.
they are, because they got to pay the agency and the
But
nurse.
agency nurses are a major tax write-off for that hospital because they're contract labor. So, it's a 6 of one, half a dozen the other. But, and they'll only be out for 3 or 4 months.
But is that something that's preventable?
Sure.
Find the culprit,
Yeah, find the culprit. A sharp knife.
right?
Now, look, these ladies are probably all married to their husbands, and they all got together and went, hey, let's get put in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Oh yeah.
And so they all decided okay, we're all going to conceive on the same wavelength and timeline. And
Well, women sync up.
yes, we're not going to go there.
We're not going to go there.
No, let's leave the cycle alone.
We're not going to talk about the werewolf.
Shark Week.
How? So, can you imagine the maternity ward at that time?
Yes, I have.
17 babies.
I took care of 22. Andrew.
22.
I had 22 babies by
love it.
myself.
Wow.
Newborns, like hours old.
No, I'm good.
I loved it. Absolutely. The smell of a newborn is just absolutely marvelous. There's nothing like it.
I'm good.
No. I'm sorry. That just, yeah. Mark Myers is saying HR is having a fit.
HR is having a fit, yes. HR is having a fit because, one, they're going to have to figure out how they're going to pay for all the extra staffing, because that's going to be a lot of extra staffing. Two, they're going to have to revisit their non-fraternization clause in their employee handbook, because something definitely happened there.
Hey, Travis Gunderlatch is watching.
Oh, nice. What's up?
He's the pastor's son-in-law at our church.
Yeah.
Nice going, Travis. Welcome in. So
what I want to know is, what do their team building activities look like at this hospital?
yeah, exactly. What kind of training do they get for team building?
We're not talking about Eiffel Towers here now, are we?
Man, but can you imagine how grumpy that floor is going to be here in about 6 months?
Oh, man.
Swollen feet.
No.
There's gonna
Bumping
be-
into things.
And chocolate all over the floor.
Ooh.
Goodness gracious. God love you girls for doing that for us.
Yes. Now, we've got some good news. Shout out to the teachers here. So, a teacher adopts former student. Says, I didn't get the names of this, but this is this was a story that I saw. Says a former substitute teacher. Okay, so that has her name. Jackie Combe officially adopted her former student, 11-year-old Jaden, after years of supporting him through difficult times. Basically, through difficult circumstances, she was taking care of this kid that was going through some hard times. His parents were going through hard times. I think he might have lost his parents, but she adopted him.
That's good.
That's good, and that's a good situation too, because she knows that student already. She knows that kid already.
Yeah, they've got a good relationship.
It's not just somebody that just gets thrown into another family.
Right.
And those, while I'm grateful we have those, that's just a rough situation for kids.
Well, growing up as a kid now is a whole lot different than when we were young, Andrew.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we didn't have internet. Okay. The internet has been a positive influence on the world, but a negative influence on our children, because it has exposed them to so much stuff that they don't need to know about.
See, I had internet in high school.
Yeah. I think the first time I had internet was when I got out of the service and went to college. That was my first introduction to the internet. So, and that was, 32? That was 30 years ago. But anyways, so, our parents would kick us out of the house, make us drink out of the garden hose, and if we were hungry, we ate tree bark. That kind of stuff. And that really wasn't that bad, but I'm exaggerating. But I'm giving you some.
See, but I got a question though. Did your garden hose have the nozzle on the end of it?
Absolutely.
Ours never did.
You had to use your
Never had
thumb.
the nozzle with the thumb.
Yeah.
So if we wanted to water the yard, we had to stick our thumb on the
Yeah.
end and just water it. We couldn't get the little twister and get the
Yep, exactly.
squeezy nozzle. No, we
Pinch the tip.
the thumb.
Pinch it,
You gotta
break it
pinch
over.
it. Yeah.
Pinch
But,
the tip.
but you're right. You got kicked out of the house.
Absolutely. And in the summertime, my mom would say, "Hey, there's a squirrel in that tree. Why don't you go out there and take a pop at it with your BB gun?" And I'd slip outside, all stealthy, and I'd hear click, and she'd go in and finish her housework.
Wow.
Yeah,
See, my mom would say, "Go fly a kite."
go fly a kite. You're bothering me.
Yeah. Or my favorite one is, Mama, can I have $1? Yeah, go out in the street and holler.
That's good.
That was her saying.
That's good.
But
Now, did you get an allowance as a kid?
no,
Me neither. You know how I got my money?
I worked.
That's right. I mowed grass. I cleaned the yard. I cleaned the garage. Okay.
So
You hand a kid a broom these days, and you're like, "What is this for? What do you want me to do?"
yeah, right. I've seen kids get handed like a mop and a bucket, one of those yellow ones with the wheels
Yeah.
on it. And they start rolling the mop bucket around, thinking that they're mopping the floor.
Yeah. I mean, sheltered.
Yeah.
We have sheltered our children too hard. They need to grow some coping skills.
Now our kids, right? I call them kids, but they're all adults. They do a good job cleaning. We just got to motivate them to clean. That's the hard part. But when they clean, they clean.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like squeak, squeak. But
And I don't understand it. You try to train your kids to do right and do the things, and then the next thing you know, you got CPS banging on your door. Croca hockey.
yeah. Now, shoot. Growing up, you want to call the police? Here's the phone. You got to get past me to get to use the phone.
Oh no! You want to call the cops? You better call an ambulance, because if I'm going to go to jail for any kind of child abuse,
I'm going to make it happen.
you're going to be bleeding, and and there's going to be. I'm going to put some hair on the wall.
Nah, we actually never got to that point because I think we knew better.
Yep.
But when we were growing up, it was all playing outside. Then after that is when we got into cars.
Yeah.
See, that's,
Oh yeah, cars and perfume. That ruined me.
Whenever I got into lowriders.
Mark Kurtz says, looking back, my favorite invention was the weed eater. I hated pulling weeds by hand. Absolutely.
Okay, so we had this thing. What was it called? They called it a comma, I think. It was like a sickle.
Yeah.
But this thing, it was
Sharp.
heavy as all. My bad, sorry. Heavy as all heck. And that's what we would use to weed. Like to instead of weed eater, we would swing that thing around.
Yeah.
And we did this. So those of you in Victoria, let me take you on a trip of where we did this. Think Vine Street
I know where you're at.
between Mockingbird and Crestwood.
You're right there behind
Pinto Bean.
Pinto Bean.
Yes.
Yeah.
There used to be houses there.
Absolutely.
That's where I lived.
Yeah, we know.
And that's where we would weed eat with that comma. Yes.
That whole field?
Well, there was multiple houses.
Yeah.
But yeah, we would kind of like all do teamwork. Do you get that? There was a big old hill back there too, before the lake. Big old dirt mound. We called it the mountain.
No cabrito over there mowing the grass for you?
No, we didn't have that. But that mountain was like the funnest place ever.
Yeah.
We would get cardboard boxes, and there was
Slide down that thing.
there was a little trench that went down, and whew,
Kids today will never understand that.
nope.
They get dirt under my fingernails. Come on, give me a break.
Oh man! And before we got in the house, Mom would spray us. She'd get the hose without the nozzle, and then spray us down.
And you better pray that she let that water run through that hose. Otherwise, you're getting third-degree burn.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sometimes I think our parents were sadistic. So,
But man,
Yeah.
we had stuff out there. We had a car that was out there for a while, and I have a nephew. He was about a little bit younger than me because it was for one of my older brothers.
yeah.
I still remember he did something, and why didn't you go to the house and go do that? I couldn't make it. He had this little kid with this big old deep voice, and we dragged. Still to this day,
Pick on him.
Yeah, I couldn't make it. It's like growing up, they used to call me Kamala. You don't know who Kamala is.
Not that Kamala.
Not that Kamala. See, everybody knows Kamala is what she says, but I still call her Kamala Harris,
Yeah.
the presidential candidate.
Kamala la la ding dong.
No, growing up, Kamala was the big WWF wrestler.
Okay.
Big
Yep.
old dude,
I can
Kamala,
see.
the Ugandan giant.
Yep.
And he came out, he had a moon on one boob, a star painted on another boob, and then like a smiley face or something on his stomach.
Oh,
He was
good
big.
Lord.
He'd come out, hitting his stomach. They called me Kamala because I was a fat little kid.
You were a butterball.
They called my brother Karate Kid because he was in karate.
Yeah.
You know what else they called us? Spaghetti and meatballs.
I can see that your brother was thin.
Or they called him Fidel.
Fidel,
Like, yeah.
yeah.
The noodles.
Yeah, Manolo. So you said something that I've been thinking about all week.
What's that?
If you're not a father, but you have a sister who has kids,
Mm-hmm.
and I've said this 100,000 times, you're a vital point
Yes.
in those kids' life. An uncle is absolutely necessary. It is a badge of honor to be an uncle, and you got to be an uncle. And if they don't want you to be the uncle that you want to be, then you got to do it on the sly.
Oh, yeah. From one brother, I've got 13.
Yeah.
I don't know them all. I don't, and, I wish I did. I know a few of them because we grew up together. They're
Right.
my age. But we just lost communication, lost touch over the
I'm
years.
gonna tell you, grandparents are for spoiling, parents are for fun, aunts and uncles are for making memories,
But-
right? So you got these. I've got kids that come around me that are not even related to me, and they still call me Crazy Uncle Rob.
Yeah.
And I love these kids. I got one sitting on my couch right now.
But now,
That's waiting for me to get home so we can go to work in the shop.
now
and-
I've kind of taken on the role as everybody's uncle.
Yeah.
Because, even my TikTok name now is like Theo Andrew Alvarez.
Tio Andrew.
And when I come out with my album that I'm working on, it's going to be Theo Andrew.
Well, the first sip of whiskey I ever had in my life was because of an uncle.
Now, mine was...
See, I didn't get to know my grandfather. My grandfather died of cancer it was right about the time I was born. So all of his brothers picked up the slack, and I mean they did. They picked up the slack. All my bohemian uncles were so much fun, and they just took care of me. But my favorite was Uncle Bud, and my other favorite was, I had two favorites,
Yeah.
Uncle Lewis.
See,
And oh my God, those two just spoilt me rotten, and we had the best time. And they taught me things and told me about things that my parents didn't tell me about that I shouldn't know about. But they made memories, right? And we're needed. Sometimes a little naughtiness, not serious naughtiness, but a little naughtiness is good because that teaches you where your boundaries are.
in my favorite uncle, even though you're not supposed to have favorites, but he's the one that I grew up with. Vietnam veteran, Purple Heart, Silver Star, I think.
Silver Star.
Yeah. Total badass. And he's just cool. But
Yeah.
he's also one of the coolest musicians that I know, too. He's one of the main reasons why I got into music in the
Right.
first place.
Right.
And this dude's just got like these. Have you ever heard the term like big old pockets?
Yes.
Dude's got the biggest pocket. He just lays in that groove.
Yeah.
He's a bass player,
Yeah.
but he can play guitar too. Man, and cool. Just a cool cat. He's
confident.
He actually used to hang out with Emmett a lot.
Oh,
Emmett
really?
Alvarez, yeah. They used to run around together. They're cousins. They're like the
They're
same.
probably the
cousins.
same age,
Yeah,
that's why.
same age cousins. And my dad, they all grew up in Silver City. South side of town. That's
And
my
I'm
side.
going to put a disclaimer out there. Emmett's a little politics, but not much. Emmett is a liberal, but we don't see eye to eye on everything. But
He's a great
Emmett
guy.
and I love each other. We absolutely just love spending time together. He's a lot of fun. He's a really nice guy. Just because we don't agree, we talk smack to each other, right? And I'll give him crap. Oh my gosh, the things I'll say to him. But he's got thick enough skin to where he can take it.
Oh yeah.
This has been a good subject.
And he gives it back too.
Oh, he does. He's good.
Yeah.
He's good. Of course, he always brings it back on an uneducated level. But
there he goes. There he goes.
Yeah.
Was that him?
No, it's Heather.
It's Heather?
Heather Crash coming in. So, but anyways, he does come in with some snide comments.
Oh, yeah.
But I love having breakfast with him because he's so much fun, and he's just a great guy. And he knows that we don't agree on a lot of things,
Yeah.
but we love each other on a brotherly level, you know. So here's the deal: it's not a shame to walk up and admit to another man that you love him,
Yep.
because it's different for us guys because we appreciate your attention and your time on a different level than your spouse or your husband. And guy time is definitely needed. So wives, whenever your husband says, "Hey, I want to go fishing with the guys," if his chores are done, his bills are paid, the kids are taken care of, and you've got a car to drive and he gives you tickets to the movie, take it.
They don't let me do chores anymore.
Yeah, of course.
Michelle literally said, "Babe, thank you for trying, but don't wash the dishes anymore."
Yeah, exactly. I can understand that. Yeah.
And like the ones that I will wash are the cast irons.
Yes.
'Cause-
Well, why are you washing cast iron?
Well, if I need to,
Sacrilege.
then I'll go re-season them right after that. That's the only time
Yeah.
I will wash them is if I re-season them right after.
Yep. I've got cast iron skillets, and if you cook with them right, you can clean them up and just wipe them out, put them back in the oven.
Well,
That's where I store my cast iron.
Yeah.
It irritates Linda. I leave my cast iron skillets in the oven.
Well, see, I can do that most of the times, but just sometimes I just don't catch it in.
I haven't done it in this house, but back in the day, that's where I kept them.
Yeah.
It's Linda. My wife says, from what I see, people nowadays are moving more towards disciplining than they did a few years ago. Linda and I, both being nurses, we had the hardest time watching these young parents come in, and they would bring their video games into the labor and delivery area. Mm-hmm. And we'd be playing video games with the baby sitting over there screaming its head off, needing either a diaper change, fed, whatever, because they're more enthused with that video game.
Yeah. Well, that's because that's how they were raised.
Yeah.
They were raised on the screen. Their parents let the screen raise them.
Yep.
And that is one thing that I cannot stand is when a parent just gives their kid a screen. Because have you ever heard of Elsa Gate?
No.
So Elsa from Frozen.
Oh, okay. I knew who you're talking about.
Okay, so there was a whole bunch of this is back when the AI slop was just getting started and people
Right.
were just throwing stuff out there.
Right.
But there was they put videos of Elsa, and YouTube would autoplay it, but then it would autoplay to something else that was Elsa, and I can't even say on public radio exactly what it was, but it wasn't appropriate for kids
Right.
on YouTube, and those channels were up.
Well, there's a lot of innuendo in Disney's movies.
No, this was graphic.
Now, I'm
And-
talking about graphic
and this
innuendo.
wasn't the actual Elsa. This was somebody else that created an animation of Elsa. doing stuff.
Okay. So this is definitely not a Disney product.
No, not a Disney product.
Yeah.
Spider-Man was doing some
Illicit crap, huh?
exposition
Oh, yeah.
and just stuff like that. But that's also oh nope, wrong show. I was about to go to a different show on
Yeah.
this one, but just stuff like that, letting the screen raise your kid. The screens are a good thing to use as a tool.
As I said before, we didn't have internet, and we actually had to learn to play with each other.
I use AI a lot for a lot of research, production, stuff like that.
Yep.
But it's a tool for me. I know that this and like all the other Google, Meta, Google's owned by a company called Alphabet, actually.
Right.
I know that those are all just tools. And at the end of the day, if I really needed to, I could unplug.
I think I could unplug. I really do.
I could unplug.
Here's where I use most of my internet. I get in the shop and I turn on my my little speaker box I have out there in the shop, and I listen to talk radio.
Yeah, I do a lot of that.
Yeah,
But
I listen to
podcasts.
yes,
Actually.
podcasts. I listen to a lot of like those crime scene things, the crime junkie, and man, I love that stuff. That's where I would be sad if the internet failed. Other than that, I couldn't. Yeah, we got less than a minute.
All right, so hey guys, got to cut off, but thanks for joining us.
Hey,
Thanks for
if
listening.
you guys want to come in and see us on the show, give us a call. We'd be more than glad to. Stephanie, we'll see you at 10 till 9 next Saturday for producer training.
Go like, share, subscribe at The Mandate Show TX or at The Mandate Show TX at gmail.com. Y'all have a great day.
Y'all, talk to you later.
Solo una de 5 personas con autismo están empleadas a pesar de querer y poder trabajar.
¿Será que los empleadores no saben qué tipo de trabajo pueden hacer? ¿Qué tal un programador?
Ese es un empleo para alguien con autismo.
¿Y un profesional de la salud?
Sí, también lo es. Personas con autismo pueden realizar muchos diferentes empleos, pero a menudo son pasadas por alto debido a estigmas anticuados. Presentando When the Autism Speaks,